Earlier in the week, I published a video called Why. It was created to enter the Dehancer Colorist Awards. Many of you will know that a colorist is a specialist who controls the final look and color palette of a film or a movie. Dehancer reached out to me to test their software and do a review, and I agreed to do this on the condition that they had no say in my final comments, and they were very open to that. They seem to be a very proactive company, which is great, in that they want to take on criticism and constantly improve their software. So I agreed to do this. Because I'm quite interested in learning new software and techniques, it was a really good opportunity for me to learn this and do a project I wanted to do for some time, as well as enter their competition, which happened to finish mid-December. So what is Dehancer? Dehancer is a plugin for desktop and iPhone, both for video and for photography, that at the simplest level lets you emulate old film types. However, for this project, I use it to create a custom look using things like grain and optical effects to give the final project the kind of mood and the look I wanted. I will be doing separate reviews shortly, one for the video plugin using DaVinci Resolve, and another review that covers the plugin for photography, and I'll be using Lightroom in this case. As the Dehancer product was a completely new software to me, I was learning to use it as I was making the project Why. I really like learning new software and techniques, so the process was quite fun for me. So one of my goals for starting this YouTube channel was to enter competitions. I entered competitions to give myself a deadline, to put my work in front of expert judges, and to get feedback from the process. So why is my competition video about why? Well, I'm curious about motivation, and I still don't know why I chose photography, or maybe photography chose me, but I'm certainly happy to be doing it. I do remember that when I was 11 years old, my older brother was given a Kodak Instamatic camera, and I spent a lot of time using it. I used my money that I earned from my job as a milk delivery boy to pay for processing and film. So I've been doing this for a long time. It's been a passion for a long time. I like the idea of setting constraints on a project, such as a deadline. I also wanted the video to be 3 minutes and 39 seconds long, which is the length of the music that I chose for the video. I also set a self-imposed constraint of only using images and video taken over a 3-week period at a single location. Paradoxically, constraints can produce a better end result than having a completely open brief. So constraints avoid analysis paralysis by having far too many options, and by having set boundaries, it encourages creativity when you come up against the inevitable obstacles in any project. It's interesting to look back on the 3 weeks by looking into the photo metadata in Lightroom. I can see that I went to the location 11 times, though this doesn't include the times I just went up for reconnaissance beforehand, and the times that I went up when I couldn't take a single image. I can view the location data in the map module and see I covered an area of around about a square kilometre around the high points. If I go through the star ratings to the 8 4-star images, that's telling me that 7 of them are drone shots. A drone gives you a big advantage as to where you position the camera, and apart from lighting and framing, it's one of the most important considerations in lining up a shot. As Ansel Adams said, a good photograph is knowing where to stand. So I have more ideas for shorts like this in the future, and I've submitted my film Why to the competition and heard that it's been accepted, so let's see how it goes. And if you haven't seen the full video Why, here it is. I don't know what drives me to take photographs. Maybe I'd go crazy if I didn't have this to obsess about. gets me up in the morning, lately at 4:30 to catch the sunrise on Castle Rock.
So it's about 25 minutes before sunrise. A bit of a whiteout up here. I'm not sure if I'll get any shots this morning. Always got to come up and have a look.
Sometimes I can't see the sun for the mist. Other times the sun bursts through the mist for a few spectacular seconds, and that's it for the morning. But if I'm there often enough, the magic happens and it's all worthwhile. In a strange way, landscape photography is motivated by the fear of missing out. What if the light's spectacular and I'm not there to photograph it? Opportunity lost, gone forever. So I go there and see what happens. I make mistakes, I learn. It's an infinite game. My best photo is the one I'll take tomorrow.